Alright, time for another Godzilla figure review. Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm the Defective Butcher, and thank you for tuning in to yet another review. Today we're taking a look at the GXK Tiamat here, and I'm so excited to get into this spicy noodle. This glow-in-the-dark fluorescent noodle. Let's get into it because this is a very interesting Playmates figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box, shall we? So starting with the box, it's going to be the exact same as before with all the other GXK boxes on the front and the sides, except this time it's going to say Tiamat with Submarine on the front and the side. And then on the back, it's going to say Tiamat with Submarine up here. Deep in the Arctic Ocean, the bioluminescent power of Tiamat pushes back the darkness to reveal intruders, like the Monarch Recon submarine. Oh, and there's some of that artwork there. And honestly, I wish we got these colors instead of what we ended up getting, but what we did end up getting is pretty good too. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at that, shall we? Okay, so starting with Tiamat Submarine, it's your basic submarine. It's not going to be nothing too special. It's literally just a submarine. You can see a propeller on the back that doesn't spin. Be careful with it because it might come off. And there's the front. Honestly, it looks like a play piece in the Battleship board game. So, hooray! Now let's get on to the main event. That being Tiamat herself. Oh, yeah. I absolutely love the way she looks in this. Like, the colors don't bother me too terribly much. I know they really bother some people, and I'm not one of them. I do wish we did get a special color version that was more accurate to what you see in the movie, but because the movie's shrouded in darkness plus bioluminescent, you know, dragon noodle, you can't really tell what her true colors are. So, but what I can tell you is she is based on the concept artwork that dude drew. I can't even remember his name right now, but that's why she looks like this as opposed to black and purple, which would have been very cool to get too. So let's get into paint, shall we? As you can see, her base fins, not sure what to call those, are going to be like a yellow. And I don't know why the colors are kind of washed out here. I apologize about that. I don't know what to do about that. Go ahead and drop the brightness a little. There we go. So yeah, the colors are going to be yellow around here. A lot of yellow in the whiskers here. On the chin too. And then you get this nice teal going. From her snout all the way down to the tip of her tail. Well, not to the tip. Almost to the tip. And then you'll have some beautiful purples thrown in there as well, and it just looks very good. And I wish we got to see more of her before she tragically met her fate to this guy. Well, all you see is thighs. You know what you did. So, what do I give paint? I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna give it a golden star. It looks really good, what they did apply, and it's just a beautiful color combo. And did I mention this yellow on her underbelly here? It just looks so nice because it comes up into the chin. And then when you open the mouth, you can see color detail up there and down there. Unfortunately, the teeth are painted pink on both the, well, just the bottom. On the top, they're painted teal. But, yeah, the eyes are painted orange. Looks like she done seen some stuff, man. She done seen everything. She looks like a dangerous Demogorgon, like an even more dangerous Demogorgon. Like, you would not want to mess with this gal. And, yeah, like I said, gold star all the way. This thing looks beautiful, and I'm super happy to have it in my collection. Although I do hope that someday they do a special color version that's more accurate to what we see in the film. You know, just darker with like pink specks just all over it. Anyway, let's get into articulation. I know I rushed through the paint segment for articulation, and that's because, oh, you've been seeing me fidget with this thing this entire freaking time. Look, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, and ball joint. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ball joints you get with this thing. Holy crap, Playmates, what are y'all on? Usually we don't get this level of articulation with the Playmates figure, and it's honestly shocking that they even did. But I'm really happy that they did it, because it articulates nicely. You can get so many good poses out of her, especially because every single thing here is a ball joint, except for these legs here, and we'll get into that in a second. Hinge joint at the mouth. It can open that wide. I'm sure you could make it go wider, but honestly, why would you want it to? And it'll close like that. She can look down that far, up that far, and yeah, the rest of the ball joints. Every ball joint can be. So these little arms here are going to be on rotation and hinge joints. They could move out that far and go in that far. But honestly, articulation for the first time ever for a Playmates figure is going to get a gold star. Oh, we did it, boys. We did it, man. We finally managed to give a Playmates figure a golden star in articulation. Oh, it just looks so freaking good, man. And like, oh, the posability is just near endless, because you can get her to do a, wrap around. You could, what they show on the picture, scared cat, you can kind of stretch her out a little. So, she's not all hunchback cat. And yeah, this thing just poses really good, and I'm really happy to have it, man. Like, I just got super lucky, because this was the only one I've ever seen at my local Walmart, and oh, it just looks incredible, and it's fun to play with. I will be 100% honest, this thing is a joy to handle, and just constantly mess with, constantly bending it to every which way. And did I mention the articulation you get here with these legs you also get here? Yeah, it's the exact same. Again, articulation's a freaking gold star. Playmates, we need more of this level of articulation. Come on, what are y'all doing not doing this? And I think this is the only Tiamat on market right now, at least as far as, licensed figures go. But yeah, this thing is beautiful. Alright, now that I've given a Playmates figure a gold star, I must be out of my freaking gourd. Gold star for articulation. Let's move on to detail. Now, detail's going to look pretty nice. Again, you can see her teeth inside her mouth, even though they are painted the incorrect colors. They could have been painted white, or they could have just not been existent at all. And I'm honestly very happy that they included some teeth. She's going to have these going down. They're going to be like this very flimsy plastic that just kind of strings out. And so be careful with these. They might break. And then you're going to have the same story up on top of her head with these two. These are going to be made out of a kind of harder plastic, actually. So I wouldn't worry about these getting warped or anything. They should retain their shape. Anyway, the detail on the eyes, it looks okay. I don't hate it. I'm not hating it. It does look like she's seen a couple things, like she's heard a bad joke. I can't think of any right now. I'm tired. You're going to see the scales on the back of her head, and they'll continue all the way down the body. This might be the most visually pleasing Playmates figure to look at. I'm sorry, Energized Godzilla, with your clear spines here. You know, you look really cool and all. But, oh, this thing just looks so good to look at. Oh my god. And then it gets... I don't know why it gets wrinkly at the end, but I'm not going to question it too much. And then, like, even her underside is textured differently, going all the way up the body. You're going to have that same texture work. Oh. And it feels like each fold is different. Each one's got its own story to tell. And then these fins? I guess they're fins. They're also going to have some texture work on them too. They're not just going to be, you know, a piece of plastic that's jutting out. It's actual texturing. And holy crap, am I about to give a perfect score to a Playmates figure? Yes, the hell I am. This thing is getting a gold star for detail. Because, oh, they put their all into this figure, man. I don't know what the hell they were on whenever they did it, but my god, they did it. It looks good. And I don't know why we don't keep getting this level of detail and quality. Because, oh, I want more of this so badly. I would buy 1,000,000 of these if I could. Because, oh, it just looks so good. Tiamat looks great. So, you can probably guess where this is going. My overall enjoyment is going to be a golden star as well as the overall review score. That's going to be a gold star too, because I can't think of things to dislike about this. I personally really like it. I'm sure it's going to not appeal to somebody else out there. It's probably colors off. You know, if I had to guess, you know, it's the colors, but it just looks fantastic, man. It looks so good. And like I said, the scales, the details. Oh, it looks so good, man. Again, Playmates, whatever you were on whenever you did this, do more of it. And I think I just noticed something else too. These front legs are differently detailed than these back legs. I thought they were the same, just a remold. No, this is a different mold for a back leg than the front leg. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, maybe a smaller back leg or something. No, not the case at all. What the hell? Another point for detail, man. Is the other side the same case? Well, the front legs are just a repeat mold of each other, just mirrored, I guess. But, yeah. All in all, love this figure. Playmates, do more like this. It's beautiful. Anyway, I've been the Defective Butcher. I hope you all enjoyed this review. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the next review. Oh, that's right. It is the Mecha Godzilla from 2021. My Walmart just happened to have some of these sitting out on their shelves, and I couldn't resist the chance to pick one up, so I did. And yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at this guy next. Until then, I've been the Defective Butcher, and I hope you all enjoyed. Peace.